Guys, I'm back today with another video. As you guys can tell, of course, before I get started on all the details, guys, please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. Also turn those notifications on because you do not want to miss out on what? Yes, another video. So I have some of the new Sensationnel HD Butta Lace wigs. I have Butta Lace 1 and Butta Lace 2, and here they are. Butta Lace 1 and Butta Lace 2. You get both of them in a natural color because this one comes in different colors and I wanted to be safe. Okay, sometimes I like to play a little bit, but this time I just had to be safe. Okay, you can't go wrong with a number 2. I purchased these from Elevate Styles with my own coins, so I will make sure to leave the link down below. I also try to put up a price point. Each website you go to is going to vary when it comes to the prices, and also if you decide to add a little bit of color, the price will go up by a few dollars, so just keep that in mind. Butta is looking like Butta unit number 1. She looks real cute on this stock card, so we just gonna have, now I'm not sure if this lace is going to be, you know, a little bit different than the wet lace collection, because you guys know that lace is really light, at least for my skin tone. I know it matches for some people's skin tone, but on mine it just don't work. And that is the lace. So it's still light. I am gonna have to go in and doctor that up, put some of my spray. Also, the knots on this are pretty big. The knots are big. They are big. They're noticeable. Like noticeable. Okay. The hairline looks thinned out. You do get some long baby hairs, I can see. You also get 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, and your adjustable strap. And this cap construction looks like a breathable cap. Feels very lightweight. And this is also right side parting. So this is just a lace front wig, so you don't have to worry about laying down a frontal and all of that good stuff. The hair feels pretty nice. It has a light yaki texture because I can see a little bit of texture in this unit, but it is giving me off a little bit of a shine. Okay, that's what it's giving off. So this is Miss Butta tried on, and she is very roomy, very roomy. So I have, like, I'm just able to pull that up, so right offhand I already know this is gonna be big on my head. The cut on this, she's cute. The cut on this is cute so far. Because it's roomy, I'm gonna have to pull that back, and I'm definitely gonna have to lay this down with some type of heat. You can see the knots, and this lace is light. Okay, it's light. It's giving me lightness. So yeah, those knots are dark. So I'm hoping that some powder or concealer will definitely, you know, conceal it. I am, however, going to end up using some of my tint spray. So I'm not sure which color I'm going to use yet, but I probably will have to go in with a little bit of dark and medium brown and play around with them, because this is light. Let's go into this hairline. This hairline is okay. Is it looking better than the wet lace hairline? No. The wet lace hairline, even though the lace is light, the hairline it look good. Okay, it's thinned out. This is not giving me that. But it is pre-plucked, I will say that. But it's, I don't know. It's not as natural looking as I thought it would be. The density of this, and I am getting some snags. Ooh, Lord, at the end. Ooh. The density of this is nice though. Like it's full. I'm not feeling any thinness in this unit. So that's one thing I will say that is nice. It's definitely not one you're going to be able to throw on and just go. no, you're gonna have to put some work.
All right, guys, so off of camera, I decided to go ahead and add the lace tint. I went ahead and used both of them, the medium brown and the dark brown. I put the medium brown in the back part of the lace, well, just in the lace part, and then in the front of the hairline I used the darker brown color because I didn't want to have to worry about, you know, that little halo when you put your head up and it's too light. I didn't want to have to worry about that. So sometimes when the lace is extremely light, I do go in with the darker tint. So now I'm just working on cutting off the lace on this unit, and I'm not cutting off the baby hairs because I am going to utilize them, but not utilize them too much, just kind of pull a little bit out. Now the fit on this unit was a little bit big on my head, but that is okay because, you know, we are going to definitely work it out. So for extra security purposes, I am going to just put this olive oil super hold fix-it spray, and I'm just putting that into the parting space, and then I'm going to put a little bit in front of the hairline also because I don't want this wig to move around. Now if I would have put on my wig grip, I think I would have been fine with the way that it was, but I need this lace to be laid down all the way. So I'm going to speed up the process and use my blow dryer. So I was very disappointed with how the front of the hairline looked. It was not natural at all. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of hairs and just kind of customize it myself. I'm not going to go too hard into customizing this just because I do need to put on the other unit also to show you guys. But just customize it enough to where it's going to look at least as natural as I can get it. So I just pulled out some of those hairs in the front, and I'm going to end up plucking out the hairs, and then I'm just going to lightly swoop them over. Now you can always go in and customize your synthetic wigs. Do not be scared to customize your synthetic wigs, especially if you want them to look a little bit more natural in the front. Compared to the wet lace line, like I stated, this hairline is not as natural, at least on this Butta 1 unit. It is not as natural as the wet lace, so I wish it was a little bit more pre-plucked out. But if you already spent your money on this, you just got to make it work. You got to make it work, and you just got to put in a little bit of elbow work so you don't feel like you wasted your money. You guys can see I just cut the hairs down a little bit shorter, and they are definitely light and wispy. So I'm just going to lightly swoop them over using my black bottle of Got to Be gel. This is definitely going to provide an extra type of hold also, and I'm lightly using the gel. You do not have to use too much because I don't want it to come off looking crusty and flaky in the front of the unit. That's the last thing I want to have to do. But I'm just taking my edge brush and swooping them over. Baby hairs are a personal preference, so if you don't rock with them, then you just definitely can wear the wig as is after you're done plucking it. After I am done doing that, I'm going to put a little bit of wax at the top of this unit, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of heat in the back where I felt it was a little bit humpy, and also in the front area. And then I'm just going to brush this unit out and just style it to my liking. So now I'm going to go in with my powder, and I am going to just kind of put that into the parting space in the hairline area. This is going to kind of help open up the parting space a little bit more, and then also make the hairline look a little bit more realistic. Now, once I'm done doing this, guys, you will see exactly how natural all of that came out. I'm very satisfied with the outcome of it. Now, when it comes to the sensational wigs, the Butta Lace, the wet lace, I already kind of knew I was going to have to put in some work. I mean, Sensational been giving us some light lace for a minute. Even though the stock card kind of played it off like, oh, you're going to be ready to wear. I mean, that's kind of how it is with the wet lace unit. They made it seem like that, and we still had to go in and do some work. But I am disappointed with the hairline. I wanted it to be better, especially the way that it looked on the model. For me, she was not a bad unit. However, I did have some cons when it came to this unit. Get some snags at the end of this unit, and I also did get some light shedding. I do feel like there are other units that you can get that are going to be a little bit more ready to go and ready to wear. But guys, this is Butta Lace Unit 1, so let me know what you think down below about this one. Now we're going to move on to Butta Unit 2. So with Butta Lace 2, you get the same cap construction, the same type of lace that you are going to have to go in and doctor up to get it to match a little to your skin tone. But this parting is in the middle. Now guys, with this one, the hairline was on point. Okay, it was on point, and I just felt like it blended in so well. And I just love the way it looked. It was thin out in the front. It wasn't bulky. It looked good. Now I'm going to go in with my wax stick and go around the hairline area and also go into the parting space area just to kind of get it to lay a little bit more flat. Guys, don't be scared to put a little bit of heat on your units. Even though they are synthetic, they are heat friendly. Just don't turn it up to the max so you don't have to worry about melting it onto the hot comb. That's one thing you don't want to have to do, is melt the hairs. But I'm just cutting off the lace on this unit. This cap was big on me also. Even though this cap was a little bit big on me, I'm not gonna have to go in like I did with the Butta Lace 1 unit and use my spray. I'm only gonna take a little bit of my Got To Be gel and swoop it right in the front area for a little bit of extra security. For some reason, this lace just laid down a lot better, and I feel like it blended in, and I didn't have to put in as much elbow work as I did with Butta Lace 1. So I was very, very happy with the way that Butta Lace 2 looked as far as the hairline and the parting space. Like, it looks really, really good. Now I'm just going to add in a little bit of powder in that front area and also a little around the hairline. Now I'm not adding too much because I felt like it wasn't needed. Now this is where the trouble starts. This wig tangled up, y'all, so bad. It tangled up so bad and it shed so bad. But the layers and stuff, like once I was combing it out, I was like, yes, okay, I see it, I see it. But it just would not stop tangling. It would not stop tangling up on me no matter what I did. Like, it just would not stop. So now I'm just going to add like a little bit more heat right in that front area because I was trying to get it to flow back. As far as humpiness in the front of this unit, this wig lay very flat, so I didn't have to worry about that. But I had to keep brushing this. Like, every time I moved, it just tangled up, and I had to keep brushing it back into place, and the ends were just, they weren't it. It wasn't it. But the wig has such a beautiful look, guys. It looks so pretty. Of course, looks are deceiving. I love the layers on it. It definitely had a little bit of texture to it, but it was more on the silkier side. I just felt like if the hair was a little bit better, then this would be a really nice wig. It's definitely giving me off human hair body wave dupe. But I don't think this is going to last long at its length. Like, maybe if you cut it up a little bit shorter, it would be really good. But just look how nice that looks. Overall, guys, when it comes to the HD lace thing that the synthetic companies are using, you're going to have to put in the work to make it look like HD lace. You're not going to be able to just lay it down. You are a beginner and you are looking for a wig that is a little bit easier, then these HD and what lace units are not going to be for you. You might want to look into some other options that are going to be not so much of a hassle. Now, if I had to choose between the two, I would probably go with Butta Unit 1, but I wish that it would get the Butta Unit 2 hairline, and I wish Butta Unit 2 had better fibers. I really wish that it did. Now, these are under $40 if you just choose the number 2 color. However, you could spend a little bit more and just go with the wet lace line and get a whole frontal area and more versatility. So let me know what you guys think about this line. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, and also share and like this video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.